It feels good to be back. What you lot saying? It's been a while since my last YouTube video. I'm a working man now. No more unemployed. Go to work, get money, come back, get money. This is only the start. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I uploaded a YouTube video. I feel like bread. But I'm gonna make it up to you by telling you a very entertaining story time. So grab a latte, grab some chips, grab an acai bowl, because today we're talking about how me and my boy got confronted by an ex-cage fighter. The story takes place around a year ago in summer. And since the weather was nice, it was so delightful, I decided to be insightful. You know what they say, sun's out, bums out. So I was trying to give my boy some CTE back shots. Wait, that is... Hold on. What the fuck? Well, today we're gonna call him M so I don't have to keep saying my boy. But essentially, M is a mixed martial artist. Me, I said to him, let's get some work in today. It's a great day. And he was in the area at the time. We decided to meet up that day and I was feeling very happy. When I'm sparring, it's always the only thing on my mind. I dream about sparring. You know, the other day, actually, I sparred and I had a dream that everyone cancelled and almost everyone did cancel in real life, so I'm just saying. So on the day, it was a nice hot day, one of those days where it was just baking. So, you know, I stepped out in my compression, my black compression. I can't even find it now. Had my boxing stuff and whatnot. And I went to the park. He was there before me waiting. Let's just say black people timing. But it was only a little late, don't worry, it weren't too late. It's a nice day. He's got his speakers out. We're vibing. The only problem is he doesn't have a mouth guard. Now, if you know me, that shit pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. I know you're watching this right now. My boy, come on now. Come on now. But it's fine because we know how to pull our punches. We know how to get some good sparring in. So skipping ahead of time, me and M are getting quality rounds in. We're flowing, we're smiling, we're blushing. We might as well have been on a date because that's my type of date right there. So cool. As we're getting rounds in, we're seeing a couple people come and they'll be watching us and whatnot, but they will go. That always happens when you spar outside, when you street box. As I'm sparring M, I get a quick whiff of something. I'm smelling something and I'm thinking, hold on, that ain't me, that ain't you. What's that smell? I'm thinking this nigga stinks. So I'm smelling something and all I could smell is BO and alcohol. I'm breaking from the clinch and I'm looking to my left, scanning this guy's badge. I'm scanning this guy's badge. This man had on a grey windbreaker, white shoes, black jeans, pineapple hair, similar to mine but not the same shape, and a black bandana tied around his neck. He's like, what you doing? You lot can't fight. What you doing? Why you holding on to each other? Why you holding on to each other? Fight, throw a ban, 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 throw a ban. The round timer ends as I'm looking at him and he decides to come up to us and have a little word. The first thing this guy does is look at me in my face and says, oh wait, no, you can't even fight, you know. The other guy, he's nice with it. I'm trying to get around him with you. What are you saying? You trying to get around him? So I hear this. I don't know about M, but I hear this and in my head I'm saying, no. I don't know what this grown man could have on him. I don't know what type of background he has, you know. I'm not really sure if he's even an experienced person. Maybe he's just going to be someone swinging. I ain't got time to worry about all of that because I'm trying to train. I ain't trying to fight. So this guy has his eyes locked in on M and he's itching to fight him. And he starts spouting nonsense now because we're not sure. And my boy's like, nah, I ain't really too in it. But he keeps going on and on. And he starts saying, oh, no, but you know, I'm a cage fighter. This hurts my throat, man. Oh, I'm a cage fighter. I've been doing this for time. I've had like 50 fights. So me and Emma looking at each other. I'm like, oh, 50 fights. Oh, okay, this guy might be official. This guy might be legit. So me and Emma looking at each other. And we say, oh, like, what's your record looking at? What's your record looking at? He looks at us and he says, I've won like 15, but records don't matter though. Records don't matter. I'm thinking records don't matter. Nigga, I might have failed maths, but that ratio is too low, my boy. God damn, this fighting stuff might not be for you. And we're going to get into why it isn't for him. Because he must have been talking rubbish. He might have been in a cage fight underground, because I'm not sure if it's a proper official cage fight, like you trained, etc. Because the way this guy was swinging, it didn't look right. As soon as M sees this, his eyes light up. He's acting like Charlie from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when he sees that golden ticket. Because he knows this guy's about to get his shit beat. So cool, his eyes light up. Well, I'm in my head thinking, nah, this is nonsense, man. This is craziness. But I said, cool, we're gonna see how this plays out. So M asked him a valid question before they get into the round. And he actually asked him, are you under the liquor right now? You know, are you a bit tipsy? And he says, yeah, like I've had a few bit to drink, but I'm calm. Let me get some gloves though. So here's the thing, right? I had my gloves on while we were talking. And M had his gloves on. And M goes to me, oh yeah, let me use your gloves, yeah? So I take off my gloves and I give them to him. As I give them to him, he's like, safe, safe. But I can smell him clearly now. Because I'm like Tanjiro from Demon Slayer. I can smell shit when it's far away. So I'm smelling him now, for real now. And to smell, I ain't even gotta go. I just gotta go. Like the lightest whiff. And I smell the dirtiest wave of BO. I'm like, when did this guy take a shower? Now he's just put his hands in my Reebok boxing gloves. I'm cooked. Because how am I going to clean this shit? But anyway, that's fine. That's besides the point. That's a problem for later on. M says, he's trying to go through rounds. He's like, luckily before the story time, M actually sent me some footage he had on that day. Because yes, we were recording. Now, it's not anything long, but I'm going to show you exactly what happened. And we're going to have a little talk afterwards. You serious? I mean, if I knew you were fighting like that, I would have got a little video in. So I'm doing it now. I'm doing it now. Because what's that about? Now, you lot couldn't see the full thing, and it had me busting up in real life. Because M kept saying, oh, come here, come here. You know why? Because his phone was on the floor, and he wanted him in frame. This guy's a demon. Damn. He wanted him in frame to catch these licks. Come in frame. He was like, come. Oh, you're coming out. Come back in frame. Mate. Now that's crazy. Essentially how it started, right? Because you lot couldn't see the start, but so thankful that you gave us the clip. Thank you. What is funny about this is it started off all right. They're both in stance and whatnot. Obviously, M was the one with the curly hair, and the guy I described to you is the black guy in the video. So they both start off slow. And he throws a punch, and it's the way he throws it, you could just tell that he didn't have any form of training, or he didn't really know what he was doing. Or unless it's because he had a little to drink. Maybe that's why. Now, based on the type of hits this guy was throwing, and knew that he didn't have to hold back, and that's why he was really licking the guy. Because bear in mind, he did call, I would say he didn't call me out. He called him out. He called him out. So, of course, he's going to be ushing him up like that. Now, I'm sitting there like, damn. When the round's over, I shout, time. And it's over. I didn't even need to break anything up because he's already on the other side. He's running away out of frame because he's scared. So all I'm hearing is grins and giggles. M just made his cheeks jiggle. That was an insane ass beating. After that one, you're going to have to retire, buddy. You're going to have to go home. But as soon as it ends, tell me why he said, oh, like you're nice with it. Come. Oh, man. Let's just go. Let's go another round, man. Come, let's go another round. I'm looking at him like, go another round? Is this guy trying to get put down? Go another round? And you're swinging like that? You ain't got no control? You're going to expect someone to go easy on you? No. M hears this, he's like, nah, just leave it alone. Because you clearly can't fight. And when he hears that, he ain't really liking what he's hearing. He ain't liking it. I can see it on his face. He might be a bit out of it. But he knows that he just can't. You can't throw hands, and that's okay. That is okay. So when he hears that, he goes, oh, no, please, man, just one more round. One more round, come on. Not with you, though. You can't fight. But with you, M, nah, please, just one more round, one more round. He made sure to look at me and say, I can't. And I honestly feel like he was instigating to try and get me to spar him. And a little bit of what I was saying was right in my head, because after this he says, "Oh, you know what, fuck it, let's go again, but with weapons. Can we do it with weapons?" So when I hear this, I'm thinking, what is this guy talking about? Now, I don't get shook. The adrenaline doesn't start raising. Bear in mind, I'm with M. Me and him both can handle ourselves to a certain extent. So I'm not worried. It's just this drunk guy. I just seen him get mashed up and he's talking about weapons. So M says, "What? I'm a minor and you're really trying to do that?" Like, nah, I'm not trying to do all of that. And he's like, "Yeah, but I got this." And he starts naming. I'm not going to get too into it. But I'm thinking, what in the UK is this? You're trying to have sword fights, buddy. We ain't with that. No. What are you talking about? We got gloves right here. Let's go. There is no need for all of that. When you got these two things right here, there ain't no need for that. For some more context, where we were under this little gazebo, this little shelter. But there was also 2 other grown men. And when M was sparring the cage fighter, they were recording it. So they obviously knew this guy. So in my head, I'm thinking this guy's talking about weapons. And there's 2 other guys here. Nah, I ain't with all of that. To end it here. And I'm saying to myself, nah, this ain't it. So I finally start speaking up. And I ain't holding down because I'm scared of this guy. I ain't just trying to seem like I ain't on my boy's side, because obviously I am. And I understand that I could have went in there, I could have sparred too, but in my opinion, it's not worth it. And you don't really have to prove yourself to anybody but yourself. He's like, "Nah, listen, just wait here, you lot. I'm coming, I got my thing on me, I got my thing on me." Or he says something along the lines, he can get it or whatever he's talking about. And we're like, nah. And long story short, we end up grabbing our stuff and we moved to the grass area to do a little bit of MMA, a little bit of wrestling, because we did the boxing section. I wanted them to teach me. And every so often, now and then, I would look over there because I ain't trying to have this guy come while I'm lying down. I'm wrestling, I'm tussling, but then they leave the park. Me and M decided to wrap things up for the day, as it was a beautiful session. A funny session too. We got a lot of stuff on camera. And after that, I decided to tell him, listen, the things in my head, I was thinking, do not spar this guy. We don't know what this guy's going to do. I said to him, obviously it was safe. Like, me and you were both there. We're fine. But, however, man, I wasn't too sure in the moment. But it was funny. And M says to me, listen, you could have sparred him. Could have got it on video too. And at first I felt like, yeah, you know what? I could have. But I didn't want to let my ego get to me and think, yeah, let me just do that. Because it really didn't matter. And I'm not saying M has an ego, but I'm just saying I don't want to do that to fill my ego, because I don't need to. I have been sparring outside for years. So things like this happening isn't really a big deal. I've been doing it since I was 15. However, always be careful if you're training outside, maybe even if you're in a gym, of just sparring anybody that comes by. Yeah, you probably could protect yourself and do someone dirty, but you just still never know, because anything can happen. And normally I always say no to anybody coming up to me trying to spar me, but recently I did actually break that rule. And I am trying to get a nice spar in, because when I was sparring my boy, it was about a week or 2 ago. I was actually going to do a day in the life video, like a little vlog, when I had some sparring in. And while we were sparring, right, about 4 3-minute rounds, and then I hear this.
Wait, one second.
This guy wanted to get a round in, and I said cool, and I did record that round. However, hold on. Don't be so, you gotta wait, buddy. Wait. Now, I would actually drop that in a video. However, I'm trying to get a full spar with just him. I'm thinking 4 rounds, 3 minutes. What do you lot think? Instead of 3 rounds in a video, I'm trying to get 4 whole rounds in a video and try to get some more sparring. I'm not in the gym yet, but I have my eyes on the gym. Also, as well, I'm just not at a point for that now. So I don't mind going outside to spar and whatnot, especially with people that are actually experienced, because this is an amateur boxer I'm talking about. That being said, keep your eyes open for some sparring, because it's coming. I know it's been a couple months. My bad. With that being said, that is the story time done. This one ain't too long. I don't know how long it's gonna be. If you did enjoy it, if I did make you laugh, if I did make you smile, please can you drop a like? Maybe even subscribe, because you made it all the way to the end. I'm gonna be dropping videos this week as well, so it's not only today. that I'll be dropping a video. I love you, you matter to me. Make sure you're eating well, training hard, all of that good stuff. And I'm gonna see you real soon. That's me gone.